From Hayesville, Kansas, senior night here in Hayesville. We'll get to those senior announcements in just a moment. Colts taking on the 11-7 Maize Eagles. Maize is coached by Rob Helm, Tom Buchanan, and Nate Robertson. Here's how Maize will go. Miles Hartman will lead it off and play shortstop. Gavin Dvorak will do the pitching and hit second. Avery Johnson will hit third and play right field. And in the cleanup spot will be Jackson Gilroy. He will be the designated hitter. Jaden Gustafson will play left. Hitting sixth, Cole Schieffer. He will be over at first base. Sam Schmidt will be at third. Landon Helm will be at second base. And rounding out the order will be Josh Sanders in center field. Again, that's Hartman, Dvorak, Johnson, Gilroy, Gustafson, Schieffer, Schmidt, Helm, and Sanders. Thanks for joining us. First pitch weather brought to you by hookbats.com. 61 degrees, overcast evening, wind northeast at 14. That is blowing from right to left here at Vulcan Field. Big ball.
Leading off the shortstop, number 3, Miles Hartman.
It's going to take a big stroke to get it out of here today. Temperature, wind chill is in the mid to upper 50s. We will probably get into the 40s before the night is over. Just about ready to go. It's Miles Hartman. Shortstop will lead it off. He will step in from the left side. Defensively for the Colts, left to right in the outfield, Williams, Dorton, and Reimer. Rico over at third base. Smith at short. Harris at second base. Baker over at first. Long doing the catching and on the mound, the left-hander, Jake Jost. First pitch is outside, ball one. Numbers for Jost, this is his 4th appearance of the season and his 2nd start. He's thrown 4 innings. And it's outside. He's 0-1. He's given up 11 hits, 12 runs, and all were earned. 5 walks and 4 strikeouts for the left-hander. That's outside 3 out of the zone to start it off for Jost. Maize comes in 11-7 on the season. Three balls, no strikes, just underway. Top of the first, single game tonight. And that's low, a 4-pitch walk to Hartman. So not the start the Colts were looking for. And Brandon Johnson already out of the dugout. Forget our sponsors, Pine Bay Golf Course and hookbats.com. Colts are coached by Brian Klassen and Brandon Johnson. That's Johnson out there on the pitching coach out there to talk to him. Your umpires tonight, Eddie Smith and Don Lunsford. Junior varsity
Pitcher number 2, Gavin Dvorak.
The previous game here, and Colts gave him a run for money, but came up a little short, lost 5-4. Here's Gavin Dvorak, the pitcher. He will step in from the right side, a runner at first base. And the pitch from Jost is in there for a strike. So a good start to Dvorak. Kind of a cloudy gray day. That is bounced to the left side. Smith will round it. He's up with it over to first and just beats it out is Dvorak. That will go as a base hit. Pretty good play by Smith at short. He had to round it and did so very well, but the speedy Dvorak.
Right fielder number 9, Avery Johnson.
Hit. So first and second for Maize. Still nobody out. That'll bring up Avery Johnson. Looks like they will have a runner. That will be Colby. Well, we'll have to a little help with this one. Varnick will run at first for Dvorak. Coach Davis work on it. He's our English person. Shows bunt, gets it down. Good bunt. And over to first, and the sacrifice is complete. Everybody moves up 90 feet. So Johnson comes in and does a job. Credit to him with a sacrifice. And there's one away.
Batting cleanup, Jackson Gilroy, designated hitter.
So one out, second and third. Here's Jackson Gilroy, the designated hitter. Big, tall, lanky, right-handed hitter will step in and have a look at Jost. And the pitch catches the inside corner, strike one. It has looked rainy all day, but so far so good. We have dodged the raindrops. 0-1. That is bounced left side. A high hopper for Smith. He's got it over to first. A run will score. And there's two away. So Hartman will score and Maize strikes first. They lead it 1-0.
Number 23, left fielder, Jaden Gustafson.
So credit Gilroy with a run batted in. Over to third is Dvorak. Two down, here's Jaden Gustafson. And he takes a strike. After a shaky start, Jost has been pounding the zone a little bit better the last couple of hitters. Senior night here at campus. I'll tell you all about them as they come up. That's on the inner half for a strike. It's 0-2. Helm coaching at third. Buchanan over at first. And that is bounced right side. A high hopper for Baker. He'll take it himself. And that'll do it. So we played a half. Maize gets one.
Two left.
They lead
we
one.
played a half inning. Maize one.
Colts coming up right after this. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first. Maize gets one in the top. They lead it 1-0. Here's how the Colts will go on senior day. Caleb Smith will lead it off and play shortstop. Hitting second is Corbin Williams. He will be in left field. Tate Rico will hit third and play third base. And in the cleanup spot, it's Hunter Long, the catcher. Brendan Baker will be over at first. Hitting sixth is Caden Walter. He'll be the designated hitter. Jacob Reimer will play right field and hit seventh. Christian Harris will hit eighth and play second base. Rounding out the order is Jacob Dorton, who will be in center field. Again for the Colts, Smith, Williams, Rico, Long, Baker, Walter, Reimer, Harris, and Dorton. Senior night will try to get to their bios as they come up.
Leading off the shortstop, Caleb Smith.
Pretty much an all-senior lineup. Here's Caleb Smith hitting .238 on the season. He's been playing a pretty good shortstop, at least in the last half inning. First pitch in there at the knees, strike one. Colts 3-14 on the season, hitting .204 as a team. Ooh, that is into left center for a base hit. So Smith, on the second pitch he sees, drives it into left center for a base hit. Good start for the Colts. That'll bring up Corbin Williams.
Left fielder, Corbin Williams.
Williams, a senior. Year 4 for Corbin in the campus baseball program. Shows bunt. Gets it down left side, foul. So a pretty good idea by Williams. Just went foul. Son of Sean and Don Williams. Dan Williams, actually. Corbin Hartman is planning on going to Southwestern to play football. Shows bunt again. Takes a strike at the knees, and he's behind the count 0-2. We'll see what Klassen decides to do with 2 strikes. Running through the signs and at third base is Coach Klassen. Over at first, Brandon Johnson. They shade him a little bit towards right field, and a fastball catches the outside corner. Williams will watch it, and there's 1 out.
Batting third baseman Tate Rico.
I think Williams might have been looking for something different there. Got a fastball on the outside corner and painted it. Pretty good job by Dvorak. That'll bring up Tate Rico. And he takes a strike. 4 years in the program, 2 at varsity level. No balls and a strike to Rico. That's in there at the knees. It's 0-2. Rico plans to attend Butler County Community College. He's already committed. Going to study business and play baseball. Rico hitting .318 on the season. One of 2 guys hitting over 300. Runner goes. Throw down not in time. So Smith will be credited with a stolen base. He's in scoring position with 1 out. Just underway, bottom of the first, 1-0 Maize. A little late getting started. The JV game ran a little long, and then we had senior festivities. That is into right field. Johnson over near the line and foul. Defensively for Maize, left to right in the outfield, Gustafson, Sanders, and Johnson. Schmidt over at third base, Hartman at short, Helm at second base, Schieffer over at first, Wardell doing the catching, and on the mound, Gavin Dvorak. Ball and 2 strikes now to Rico. And he'll wear that one on his backside. Down to first is Rico with a hit by pitch. Kind of hit him there in the cracked fleshy part. I guess you can say that on TV, can't you?
Catcher Hunter Long.
That'll bring up Hunter Long, the cleanup guy. He's hitting .250 on the season. And the pitch. First pitch is sprayed foul down the right side. First and second, 1 out. That is outside. Long, a junior. That's inside, almost hitting. 2 balls and a strike. One to nothing Maize, just underway, bottom of the first. 2-1, swung on and missed. Nice cut there from Long. And it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And swung on and missed. A little bit fooled on the pitch. Kind of a weak swing from Long, and he will take a seat. There's 2 away.
First baseman Brendan Baker.
Well, 2 strikeouts for Dvorak here in the bottom of the first. Here's Brendan Baker. Swung on, got a piece. That Wardell able to hold on. 4 years in a Colt uniform. He's committed to Fringe University. Going to play baseball and study business and marketing. Baker finds himself in the hole 0-2, hitting .214 on the season. That's in there at the knees, and Baker will watch it, and Dvorak strikes out the side.
Colts get a hit, leave 2.
And that'll do it.
We're through 1, Maize
We've
1.
played 1.
And Kevin's
1-0
nothing.
Maize. We'll be right back.
Leading off number 15, first baseman Cole Schreiber.
All right, welcome back. Go to the top of the second. Colts left a couple in the bottom and squandered an opportunity. Maize leads at 1-0. It will be 6, 7, and 8 for Maize. Schieffer, Schmidt, and Helm expected. The first pitch to Schieffer in there for a called strike. Schieffer, the first baseman, steps in from the right side. Slightly open stance. They play him straight away. Inside, almost hit him. And they're leaving it up 1-1.
Marlins band is down. Marlins band isn't down.
All right. 1-1 and almost hit him. That was behind him. 2 balls and a strike. Nothing more surprising than a pitch behind you. JV and varsity softball is at Maize today. That catches the outside corner, 2-2. And girls soccer is at Colt Stadium entertaining Salina South. That is bouncing ball to the shortstop Smith. He's up with a strong throw to first in time for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 22, Sam Schmidt.
Smith has been very sure-handed over there at shortstop so far. Here's Sam Schmidt, third baseman today. So a steady dose of right-handers for the left-hander Jost. First pitch is a little nubber down the first base side, just out of reach of Baker. A lot of room and foul ground here at Vulcan Field. Pretty good crowd here on senior night. 0-1. That's going to miss just outside. That runs the count to 1-1. One. That was a slider. Catches the outside corner for a strike. 1-2. Nice backdoor slider from Jake Jost. And an off-speed pitch nibbles at the corner. And it's 2-2. Hit apiece for each club. That is driven to left deep. Williams going back. He's under it. And hauls it in for out number 2. Looked like that ball was hit a lot harder than
Second
that.
baseman Landon Helm.
This cold weather just held it up. Good play by Williams. There's 2 away. Here's Landon Helm. Second baseman, get his first look at Jost. First pitch to him right down the middle. And strike 1. So Jost, a little bit better command here in the top of the second. Faced 5 men in the top of the first. Count even 1-1. Josh Sanders would be next if Helm was to reach. 2 outs, nobody on. In the dirt, squirts away from Long. Two one. That is bounce foul left side. Got in on his hands in a hurry. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. And here it is. Time is called. Not sure who called timeout. I think that might have been Helm. Umpire out to brush it off. We're ready to go. Here's a 2-2. That's foul straight back. Helm on time. Joe's trying to get out of it. His club trails Maize 1-0. 2-2. Misses outside. Pretty good 2-2 pitch there from Jost. And it's full to Helm. And the pitch is upstairs. Good take there by Landon Helm. He's aboard with a 2-out walk.
Center fielder Josh Sanders.
Second walk issued by Jake Jost here in the ball game through an inning and 2/3. Here's Josh Sanders. Pretty big lead over there by Helm. Shows bunt and takes a pitch outside, I believe. Didn't miss by much. That is inside, so 0-2 now to Sanders. Sanders, a senior. Two balls and a strike. That is driven to left field. Williams back is camped and gets it, and that'll do it. So Maize will strand 1. We played 1.5, 1-0.
1 man left. We go to the bottom
right
second.
back.
1-0. Maize leads.
That's a typo, coach. He's just a sophomore. Look, he's just a sophomore. He's a big time.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the second. 1-0 Maize. It will be 6, 7, and 8 for the Colts. Walter Reimer and Harris.
Leading off for the Colts in the home half of the second, number 22, Caden Walter.
Caden Walter, the designated hitter, hitting 148. Son of Misty and Shane Walter. There's the first one in there for a strike. Caden plans to go to Butler Community College. A 1, fisted, popped up, and that'll get out of play. Gavin Dvorak out for inning number 2. He faced 5 hitters in the first inning. Campus had a pretty good chance to score, left a couple on base. And that's low. Ball and 2 strikes now to Caden Walter. A lot of room in left center. They shade him towards right field. And a call strike. Strikeout number 4 for Dvorak.
Number 1, Jacob Reimer.
Colts watching a lot of pitches tonight. Here's Jacob Reimer. Senior hitting a .158. Takes a strike. Comes from Dusty and David Reimer. He's going to go to Friends and Wrestle. Pop foul. Also going to study business. And girls too. I know what it's like to go to college. You kid yourself. That is swung on and missed. And it's 0-2. 4 strikeouts for Gavin Dvorak. Pretty much been having his way with the Colts hitter so far. Only giving up 1 hit. And swung on and missed, and there's 2 away. Strikeout number 5. That'll bring up Christian Harris.
Number 11, Christian Harris.
Son of Jeff and Crystal Harris. First pitch swing. That's up the middle for a base hit, and Harris is aboard with a 2-out single. Harris undecided where he's going to go. He may go to Pratt or Tech School.
Number 3, Jacob Dorton.
So with 2 outs, here's Jacob Dorton. Greg and Carmen Dorton. First pitch to him in there at the knees for a strike. Plans to attend WSU Tech next year. Hitting in the 9 spot, hitting 143 on the season. 0-1. Swung on and missed. Good pitch. Just painted the outside corner. It's 0-2. Top of the second, 1-0. And that is low. 1-2.
The top of the second for Maize.
1-2 upstairs. Good take there by Jacob Dorton. Tough pitch to lay off of. It's 2-2. Bottom half of the second, 1-0. Runner goes, and that'll do it. As Jacob
1 hit,
Dorton
1
swings
left.
through it.
We go to the third. 1-0, Maize leads.
And Maize strikes out the side. And we have played 1.5, 1-0 Maize. We'll be right back. Excuse me, played 2. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the top of the third, 1-0 Maize. Jake Jost out for inning number 3. He faced 4 hitters.
Top of the
last
order for the
inning.
Eagles, number 3, Miles Hartman
5
leads it off. The
in
shortstop.
first inning. Top of the order, 1, 2, and 3. Hartman, Dvorak, and Johnson scheduled. Here's Miles Hartman. Walked and scored in the first. And the first pitch to him, just a bit outside, ball 1. 1-0. This is low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. Couple of hits for Maize, 1 for Campus. 2-0. Little soft liner right at Smith. He's got it. And there's 1 out. And we'll bring up the pitcher, Gavin Dvorak.
Pitcher number 2, Gavin Dvorak.
Singled and stranded in the first. He's 1 for 1. And the first pitch misses away, ball 1. Very well played ball game so far. And that's on the outside corner, 1-1. Pretty pitch there from Jake Jost. Open stance, they play him straight away. And this is inside. 2 balls and a strike, nobody on, 1 out. Top of the third, 1-0 Maize. 2-1 misses away, it's 3-1. So we'll see if Jost can get healthy here with 1 out. Three-one. That is.
Ooh.
Not sure where that one missed. There was a little hesitation by Dvorak. He thought it was a strike.
Right fielder number 9, Avery Johnson.
Ball 4. And the third walk issued to the ball game by Jake Jost. So the pitcher spot is aboard. And we'll bring up Avery Johnson with 1 out. And they're right down the middle, 4-call strike. Johnson was credited with a sacrifice in the first. Oh, 1. That's into center field. Back and to his left is Dorton. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Number 21, Jackson Gilroy, designated hitter.
So that'll bring up the designated hitter, Jackson Gilroy. Bounced out in the first. Did drive in a run. And was credited with an RBI. And the throw over to first. Pretty good play over there by Baker. It's the first real pick from Jost tonight. Not sure that was his best. First pitch in there for a strike to Gilroy. And the pitch. High hopper. Rico's going to have to come get it on the run over to first. Gets him by a step.
Yeah.
Play by Rico. And Maize will strand 1. Play 2.5. 1-0 Maize.
Top
We'll
of the
be
third,
right
Maize
back.
leaves 1 on.
Welcome back. We go to the home half of the
Hitting out number
Still
2,
1-0
Corbin Williams.
Maze. Top of the order for the Colts.
Caleb
1,
Smith.
2, and 3.
What?
That's Caleb
He's
Smith.
Smith, Williams, and Rico. Here's Caleb Smith.
Correction, number 2, shortstop, Caleb Smith.
Smith 1 for 1 tonight, hitting .238 on the season. Singled and stole a base in the first. First pitch to him in there for a strike. Gavin Dvorak out there for inning number 3. Has 6 strikeouts so far. Colts with 1 hit so far. This is outside, 1-1. Smith with the only hit of the ball game for the Colts. The off-speed pitch in there for a strike. It's 1-2. Colts hitting .204 as a team. They're giving up 8.7 runs a game. A rough season for the Colts. 3-14 on the season. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Caleb Smith. Other seniors not in the lineup. Xander Ferris. 4 years in a Colt uniform. He will be attending Kansas Wesleyan University and play baseball. So he'll be headed to Salina. It's in the dirt, and that'll run it full. Also injured is graduating Malachi Ligon. That is driven down the left field line, foul. Malachi Ligon is injured. He will be on his way to Independence Community College to play football next fall. There are your seniors. Don't forget to thank them parents too, because chances are they've been hauling these kids around for 10 years to weekend tournaments and baseball practice. That is in on the hands, a little flare into left field, and got it. That is Hartman, runs it down. That ball was in no man's land, but a good play by Hartman is short, and there's 1 away. I don't think Smith could have put it any place any better.
Number
Just a
7,
good
Corbin
play there
Williams.
by Hartman.
Left field.
That'll bring up Corbin Williams. Strikeout victim in the first. He's 0 for 1. First pitch swinging, pops it up. It'll be Hartman again. He's going out on the grass and will get it. And there's 2 away. So with 2 outs, that'll bring up Tate Rico. He's hit by a pitch in the first and stranded.
Third baseman, Tate Rico.
Hitting .318 coming into today. First pitch swing. High hopper to Schmidt at third. He's got it over to first, and that'll do it.
No runs, no hits, no
Go
errors.
in
Nobody
order.
left.
We played 3. It's
1-0
1-0
Maze
Maze. We'll be right back.
Spinning off the top of the fourth, left fielder number 23,
Welcome back. We
Jaden
go to the
Gustafson.
top of the fourth. Our score remains 1-0 Maize. 5, 6, and 7 expected for Maize. That'll be Gustafson, Schieffer, and Schmidt. Jake Jost out for inning number 4 of work. After a shaky first inning, he has settled in nicely. Gustafson 0 for 1. First pitch swinging, bounce to the right side. Harris unable to backhand it. And we'll see how they're going to score if they're going to give him a hit. I think Harris probably gets that 8 out of 10 times.
15, first
Base hit
baseman Cole
for
Scheifer.
Gustafson, and he's aboard with nobody out. Harris had to go pretty far to get it. He kind of had a tricky in-between hop to navigate. So Gustafson is aboard. And the first pitch to Cole Schieffer is in there for a strike. Schieffer bounced out to the left side in the second. He's 0 for 1. Schieffer, a junior. It looks like a little straight change from Jost. It's 0 and 2. And he's got him picked off. Throw over to first, back to short. Got him. So Gustafson was going on first movement, and he's picked off. That will be a 1 to 3 to 6 put out. And there's one out. So Joe's helping himself. And it's 0 and 2 now to Schieffer. Off-speed pitch. And is bounced foul. So a slow curve from Jost. Schieffer way out in front of it, able to stay back just enough to get a piece of it. Count remains 0 and 2. One out top of the fourth, 1-0 Maize. That misses way outside. And it's 1 and 2. Swung on and foul back, so Schieffer gonna make him work for it.
They just broke a light.
Which one?
The one right here.
The
That
high?
one fouled back and
The high one.
got a piece of the stadium light, broke that, so a few,
Oh my god.
The natural.
yeah.
Roy on. Roy on up there.
No, I didn't know.
Having a flashback over here. And the 1-2, that is dumped into right field in front of Ryber, and a base hit for Cole Schieffer. Pretty good at bat for him. Able to battle it out and get a base hit, and he's aboard 1 out.
Number 22, Sam Schmidt.
That'll bring up Sam Schmidt. What pickoff play is big at the moment. 1-0 Maize. They have a runner at first base with 1 out. We're in the top of the fourth. And the first pitch is bounced into the Colt dugout.
Change pancakes. That's not good combo.
No balls and a strike to Sam Schmidt. Third baseman has been busy today. And the pitch swung on. Just got a piece of it. Jost, so far so good after a shaky first. Has been finessing these Maize hitters to death the last 3 innings. And the 0-2. That is ripped through the left side. Base hit. So first and second, and just one out. So back-to-back hits given up by Joe.
Number 4, Landon Helm, second base.
To bring up the 8-hole hitter, Landon Helm. Walked and stranded in the second. Helm, a 5'11" junior. And the first pitch to him in there at the letters for a call strike, 0-1. Helm also listed as a pitcher on the roster. And the 0-1 shows bunt. Didn't quite get it pulled back in time. And it's 0-2. Rocky Helm running through the signs at third base. May put that bunt back on. We'll see. 0-2. And it's upstairs. Pretty good take there by Helm. Tried to go upstairs with him. Maybe change that eye level a bit. Tried to get him to chase. Nothing doing. Here's the 1-2. And it's upstairs. 2-2. Don't forget, Colts, market day tomorrow. Bring your cash to school.
Great day.
Be all kinds of goodies to eat at lunch. Salina South will be in town for a doubleheader starting at 4 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll have both of them for you. And Landon Helm watches a breaking ball for a called strike. And that's the first strike.
The center fielder, number 24, Josh Sanders.
Jost. 2 outs. Here's Josh Sanders. Flew out to the left fielder last time. So Sanders is 0 for 1. First and second, 2 outs. First pitch to him is upstairs, ball 1. Gustafson led it off with a base hit here in the inning, but was picked off, followed by a couple of hits by Schieffer, Schmidt, a strikeout to Helm, and you're up to date. That is bounced foul. He turned on that one very well. It's 1-1. Good night for Jost. He's only walked 3 and struck out 1. So far, his club only trails by 1. Couple of looks. And Sanders is going to make him start over. Sanders will go play college football next fall.
He can run, too.
That is over the head of Harris into right center. 1 run will score. And first and second. And it's 2-0 Maize.
Top of the order, shortstop number 3, Miles Hartman.
A base hit RBI for Sanders, 2-0 Maize. We go to the top of the order. First and second for Miles Hartman. Just out of the reach of Harris. Hartman 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. First one is low, ball 1. Hartman lined out in the third, walked and scored in the first. Hartman, a 6 foot, 145-pound senior. That is into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run will score. Bobbled by Reimer. Picks it up. They're going to send the runner on the bobble. And the relay is also bobbled. 2 runs will score, and over to third base on the error goes Hartman. And it's 4-0 Maize. So So Sanders comes around to score all the way from first base. We're going to have a visit to the mound. Coach Johnson out to talk about it. Ball was bobbled in right field by Reimer. And then the exchange at the cutoff man was mishandled. And the second run was able to score 4-0 Maize here in the top of the fourth. Jost has been pounding the zone. Some pretty good hitting by the Maize club. So conference is over. I mentioned earlier we'll have a doubleheader tomorrow.
Pitcher number 2, Gavin Dvorak.
Salina South will be in town. Final home game.
I think that's a misprint. Maize South will be here.
Maize South. I'm saying I'm standing corrected here. Well, somebody will be here at 4 o'clock tomorrow to play the Colts for 2, and we'll have both of them for you. I think you're right, Coach. I remember we had that conversation. So Maize South. Here's Dvorak. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. That's into center. Dorton initially in and back a couple of steps, and we'll get it. And that'll do it.
Eagles score 3 in the top half of the fourth. We go the whole
Maize
half of the fourth inning. Maize
Strands
leads
one,
it
they
4-0.
get 3. Our new score 4-0 Maize. Go to the bottom of the fourth in just a moment. We'll be back.
.23, the catcher, Hunter Long.
And welcome back. We go to the home half of the fourth. Maize gets 3 in the top of the fourth. And it's 4-0. 4, 5, and 6 scheduled for the Colts. Long, Baker, and Walter scheduled. Here's Hunter Long, strikeout victim in the first. He's 0 for 1, hitting .250 on the season. First pitch swinging, and that'll get out of play. Strike 1. Market day tomorrow. Theater meeting in the auditorium during seminar. Of course, home baseball at 4 o'clock. And they're going to appeal at first base. He did not go. That'll run the count to 1-1. Tutoring at 3:10. You know who you are.
My bad.
Be there.
That is fouled away. I know at least 80 sophomores that need to go to tutoring every day. This great update brought to you by hookbats.com. And the 1-2, right down the middle for a call strike. Long will watch it, and there's 1 away. Strikeout number 7 for Gavin Dvorak.
Number 18, Brendan Baker, first base.
Bring up the first baseman, Brendan Baker. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the first. First pitch swinging, that is going to be in the gap. Around first, he will take a hard turn. Good play out there by Sanders, getting to the ball and holding him to a single. So Baker with a single, he's 1 for 2. That'll bring up Caden Walter.
Number 22, Caden Walter.
Hitless today, 0 for 1, strikeout victim in the second, hitting $148 on the season. In the pitch, in the dirt, smothered nicely by Wardell. Track team will be at Hutchinson on Thursday. That's in their 4-strike, 1-1. And of course, tutoring and varsity and junior varsity girls soccer, home versus Andover Central. It's a one hopper to the second baseman. Helm up with it over to short for one, back to first, and Maize turns it, and that'll do
No
it.
runs on a hit, nobody left. We played 4. 4-0, Eagles
After
lead.
4 innings, 4-0 Maize. We'll be right back.
Soft.
And welcome back.
Leading off, Avery
to the
Johnson, the right
top
fielder.
of the 5th.
Come with me to the gym.
Maize leads at 4-0.
Today.
3, 4, and 5 for Maize scheduled. Johnson, Gilroy, and Gustafson. Here's Avery Johnson. 0 for 1 with a sacrifice. Flew out to center last time up. Takes one high and in, ball 1. One-0. That is to the second baseman. Nice backhand by Harris. Over to first, gets him plenty of time. There's one out. Johnson hit it on the button.
Number 21,
Harris.
designated hitter, cleanup hitter,
Slipped
Jackson
back-
Gilroy.
Backhand. And there's one out. Here's Jackson Gilroy. Gilroy, the designated hitter, drove in a run in the first. And he's 0 for 2. First pitch high and in, ball 1. And that is ripped down the left field line, foul. So Gilroy gets good wood on it, but foul. Count moves to 1-1. One out, nobody on. Top of 5, 4-0 Maize. Maize with 1 in the first and 3 in the fourth. Here's the 1-1. Off-speed pitch catches the inside corner. Looked like Long might have been crossed up on the pitch. He was able to recover pretty quickly. 1-2. Umpire giving him a pat. He probably realizes it too. 1-2. Bouncing ball left side. Cut off by Rico. He's unable to handle it. And that will see how they score that. That would have been all or nothing. That's probably going to be a base hit for Gilroy. Rico had to get it perfectly and make the throw.
Left fielder number 23, Jaden Gustafson.
So a hit it is. 7th hit of the evening for Maize. Here's Jaden Gustafson. 1 for 2 was picked off in the fourth. That misses inside, ball 1. Jefferson singled in the fourth and was quickly picked off. Bounced out to the right side in the first. 2 balls, no strikes. Two zero. That is ripped foul. Almost got a piece of Coach Buchanan over there at first. Probably a good first base coach would have handled that one. I'm just saying. Here's a 2-1.
Oh, wow.
And swung on and missed. Nice off-speed pitch from Jost. And Gustafson completely fooled on the pitch. 2-2 now, runner at first, and 1 out. Top 5, just a single game tonight. 2-2. That has popped up left side. Over to have a look is Rico. He'll run out of room. A lot of room in this big ballpark. Deep ballpark, right at 400 feet to center. 375 to 380 in the alleys, and at least 335 down the line. 2-2. That is fouled out of play. So Gustafson having a good at bat. Runner goes. Off-speed pitch misses inside. It's full. Gilroy down to second base. No stolen base for him. Really didn't have any defensive indifference, you might call that. 3-2. And that is swung on, popped up right side. Harris going out. He'll make the call and the play. And there's 2 away. So a good battle there by Jake Jost to get the out. So with 2 out, here's Cole Schieffer.
First baseman Cole Schieffer.
Schieffer 1 for 2. Singled and scored in the fourth. Bounced out left side in the second. First pitch to him is outside, ball 1. Senior night here at campus. Nice crowd. A little cool, upper 50s. 1-0. Just missed a little high. 2 balls and no strikes. Two zero. That's in there. 2-1. Top of the 5th, runner at second base. 2 away. 4-0 Maize. 2-1 is lifted to center. Dorton right there in his tracks, a few steps in, will get it, and that'll do it for Maize. They will strand 1. We played 4.5, 4-0
In
Maize.
the 5th.
We'll be
No
right back.
runs, leave 1 on base. We go.
right, welcome back. We go to the home half of the fifth, bottom third of the order for the Colts. Reimer, Harris,
Right fielder Jacob Reimer.
scheduled here in the fifth. Gavin Dvorak out for inning number 5, 7 strikeouts, and has yet to walk a man. Reimer 0 for 1, a strikeout victim in the second, hitting a .158 on the season. First pitch swinging into center field. Sanders coming hard, and he'll get it. So 1 pitch and 1 out for Maize here in the fifth.
Number 11, Christian Harris.
So with 1 out, here's Harris. Base hit in the second. He is 1 for 1. First pitch swinging, fouled out of play. Hitting .333 at the start of the day in limited action this year. 0-1. That is fouled straight back. And it's 0-2. Softball girls had a tough night at Maize, losing 14-0 and 8-2. In the dirt. It's not the best of 0-2 pitches. And it's 1-2. One, two, swung on and missed. Looked like he took a little off. And that's strikeout number 8 for Gavin Dvorak.
Number 3, Jacob Dorton.
So with 2 outs, here's the 9-hole man, Jacob Dorton. He's 0 for 1, a strikeout victim in the second, hitting a .143 at the start of the day. First pitch swing, fouls it straight back. Looked like he was on time. Just got a bit under it. 0-1, 2 outs, nobody on. Home half of the fifth, 4-0 Maize. Maize South in tomorrow for a couple, starting at 4. We'll have them for you. It's fisted foul. It's 0-2. (0-2). And it's fouled back, so a good battle put up by Jacob Dorton, center fielder today. Dvorak got the Colts in order last time. Looking to do it again here in the fifth. Actually got the Colts in order in the third, fourth, and 2 outs here in the fifth. Trying to do it for the third time. 1-2. Off-speed pitch is fouled away. So Jacob Dorton is going to make Dvorak work for it. Umpire with a new collection of baseballs. And we're ready to go. Here's a 1-2. Just missed outside. Pretty good pitch there by Dvorak. He wanted it. Don't forget Friday night's the band concert in the auditorium. AP Environmental Science exam. And varsity boys tennis at the Harmon Tennis Courts. And Dorton continues to battle here in the fifth. Teammates cheered him on every step of the way. Here's the 2-2. That is bounced left side. High hopper for Hartman. He's up with it on the run. Over to first, and he gets him. And Campus goes
In the fifth.
in order in the fifth.
No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base.
After 5, 4-0
4-0
Maize.
as
We'll
we
be
go
right
to the
back.
top half.
And welcome back. We go to
Leading
the
off the
top
third
of the
baseman, number
sixth, 4-0
22, Sam
Maize.
Schmidt.
Maize will send the bottom third of the order. Schmidt, Helm, and Sanders scheduled. Here is Sam Schmidt. 1 for 2, a run scored.
Should have knuckleball.
Base hit in the fourth, fly out in the second for the third baseman. Jake Jost out for inning number 6. That's a really good sign. First pitch, inside ball 1. Looks like there is some scurrying around in the Colt bullpen. No real urgency. That's outside. Looks like Xander Ferris getting loose in the bullpen. That is in there for a strike. 2-1. Two one, bounced foul down the left side. Schmidt, 6'2", 185, junior. I would say he's all of it. Here's a 2-2, and it's bounced foul. So far, so good for Jake Jost. Continues to pound the zone. He gave up a run in the first and 3 in the fourth. Other than that, he's been pretty good. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out, nobody on. And the top of the 6th. Bounced foul again. Blanky weather here at the ballpark. Temperature mid to upper 50s. Light breeze out of the northeast. That's blowing from right field to left field. 2-2. Just missed outside. Pretty good 2-2 pitch there from Jost. Gotta give him credit for that one. Also a good take from Sam Schmidt. Count is full. And it's popped up and we'll get out of play.
Does
3-2. That is bounced foul. That was probably ball 4, but Schmidt fought it off. Coach Davis watching music videos to my right. If you hear little tunes, that's what's going on. 3-2, swung on and missed.
Upstairs, got it.
Challenged him up around the letters. And the second strikeout of the ball game for
Second baseman,
Jake
Landon
Jost.
Helm.
God, you bring my charger.
So with 1 out, that'll bring up the second baseman, Landon Helm. 0 for 1. Strikeout victim in the second, and walked and was stranded in the second. First pitch to him, catches the inside corner, strike 1. Nobody on, top of the 6th, 1 out. And misses away, not by much. 1-1. Gotta be Jost's best outing of the year so far, bar none. 1-1, popped up. Long gonna go have a look. He will run out of room. Ball and 2 strikes to the second baseman, Landon Helm. One, 2. That is into center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Pretty good piece of hitting there by Helm. Just pulled his hands a little bit and squirted it into center for a 1-out base hit. That'll bring up Josh Sanders.
Number 24, center fielder, Josh Sanders.
Sanders 1 for 2, was credited with an RBI and a run scored in the 4th. First pitch to him, is fouled back.
What are you doing? Give me the
Five, 6, 180. They say bench presses over 300 pounds. Is that right, Coach?
Yes.
That is bounced left side. Rico up with it over to second for one. Back to first. Not in time.
Rico's fast though.
Sanders runs very well. That was a tailor-made ground ball. Colts did everything right. It was just Sanders beat it out. And he's
the order,
aboard with
Miles
2
Hartman.
outs.
That was my head chilling.
So with 2 outs, top of the order, here's Miles Hartman. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch misses away. Ball 1.
Like this.
Hartman 1 for 2 with a base hit.
Oh my god, he's fast.
And a and down to second base is Sanders.
He might still third.
Four to nothing Maize. That misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. One for 2 tonight for Hartman. Runner goes. And he will steal it without a throw. Good jump there by Sanders. Completely got that one off Jake Jost. And he's at third base with 2 away. 3-0. That's right down the middle for a call strike. 3-1. So we'll see if Jost can get out of it after giving up. Actually, that 1 base hit, and that'll be a walk. So 4th walk issued for Jost. And Maize has runners at the corners. And Johnson out of the dugout, and that'll be all. So new pitcher for the Colts. We'll tell you all about it in just a minute. 2 outs. We'll be right back to tell you all about it after this. And welcome back. New pitcher for the Colts is Xander Ferris.
At the plate, the pitcher number 2,
He's
Gavin
a
DeBoer.
senior.
No.
This will be his
Easy.
second appearance this season. 2/3 of an inning of work. 1 start. He's 0-1. Giving up 5 runs, all earned. A walk and 4 hit by pitches. I think most of the league has a protective order against him. So there you have it for Ferris. Here is Gavin Dvorak. First pitch to him, low ball 1. It's in there for a strike, and down to second base is Hartman. So second and third now with 2 outs. Ferris will be down up to Salina. Play some baseball at Kansas Wesleyan next fall. That catches the outside corner. Pretty pitch from Ferris. Just painted the outside corner at the knees. Jost went 5 2/3. Great outing for him. Gave up 9 hits, 4 walks, and a couple of strikeouts. 2 runners at second and third are his responsibility. The ball squirts away from long, not far enough for Josh Sanders to score from third base. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ferris trying to get his club out of it and keep that lead at 4-0. And it's inside, and it's full. Three-two. That is ripped foul. Foul by about 10 feet.
Go ahead and explain.
Dvorak not fooled on it. Dvorak 1 for 2 with a walk. Base hit in the first. Lined out in the fourth and walked in the third. 4 runs, 9 hits for Maize. No runs, 3 hits for the Colts. That is bounced foul into the Colt dugout. Got to pay attention over there, men. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Off-speed pitch misses high, and he'll walk it. So that'll load him up for Avery Johnson. Johnson hitless.
Number 9, Avery Johnson.
0 for 2 with a sacrifice. Two outs, bases loaded. Colts trying to get out of it. And the pitch. Popped up right side. That'll get out of play. Baker over to have a look. Well into the seats. If we had them. No balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch misses upstairs. And it's 1-1. What wind we do have is blowing from right to left. Cool night, upper 50s. That is into left field.
Smoke.
Williams over near the line. He'll get it. And that'll do it. So Maize
No
leaves
runs for the
loaded.
Eagles in the 6th, 4-0 as we go to the
Play
bottom half of the
5 and a
6th.
half. 4-0 Maize. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 6th. Colts dodged a bullet in the top half of the inning. Maize left them loaded. 4-0 Maize. Top of the order. 1, 2, and 3. Smith, Williams, and Rico scheduled. Gavin Dvorak out for inning number 6, and why not? Only giving up 3 hits and no runs. First pitch to Smith in there for a strike. 1 for 2 tonight. Single, stole a base in the first, flew out in the third. There for a strike, so quickly 0-2. Dvorak, 8 strikeouts so far on the evening, no walks. Off-speed pitch is into left field. Gustafson over near the line, into foul ground, and will get it. And there's one away. So Gustafson had him played that direction. And 1 up and 1 down. Here's Corbin Williams.
The left fielder, Corbin Williams.
Williams hitless tonight, 0 for 2, a strikeout victim. In the first, popped up in the third. Hitting 204 at the start of the day. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. It's bounced left side. And foul. Dvorak pitches like he has someplace to be. Very fast worker.
Got steady that. Getting up on finals.
It is about finals times, Coach. It's about that time. 1-1. In there for a strike. Looks like he took a little off. It's 1-2.
No finals.
I did mention we have tutoring tomorrow, didn't I?
Yep.
Okay. That's low and away. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. That was off his fist. And again, fouled off his foot. Looked like a little cut fastball that got in on his hands. Off the handle and then off his foot. Seems to be okay. Umpire checking the ball for shoe polish.
Ain't no shoe polish.
I don't think there's any shoe polish on there, Coach.
Knows that been shined for 4 years.
I hate you. You played me.
2-2 now, 1 out. In there for a call strike. And Williams will watch it. And that's strikeout number 9 for Dvorak. And it's 2 away.
Third baseman, Tate Rico.
It'll bring up Tate Rico 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch. Bounced out to the left side in the third, hitting .318 at the start of the day. That pitch is wide, ball 1. Ball and no strikes, nobody on, 2 outs. Home half of the 6th, 4-0 Maize. That's in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Dvorak has gone the entire game.
Oh,
And
second time.
that will be into the small of the back for Tate Rico. So a 2-out hit by pitch. Umpire will walk him down to first base. Second time tonight that Rico has worn a pitch
Pinch hitter, buddy.
from Gavin Dvorak. Looks like we'll have a pinch hitter. Looks like
Pinch hitting
that'll
number
be
28, Aiden Williams.
Aiden Williams will hit for long. So Williams will step in for the first time this evening. Step in from the right side, throw over to first. Plenty of time. Williams has appeared in 16 ball games, hitting .222 on the season. Takes a hack at the first one, comes up empty, strike 1. Dvorak is yet to walk a man. And the 1-0. That's in the right field for a base hit. So the pinch hit gamble works. And the Colts are still alive here in the home half of the 6th.
First baseman Brendan Baker.
So that'll bring up the first baseman, Brendan Baker. Out to talk to Dvorak is the catcher, Wardell. No activity as of yet in the Maize bullpen. Very well played ball game by both clubs tonight. Baker 1 for 2, and he takes a strike. Singled in the 4th, a strikeout victim in the 1st, hitting .214 at the start of the day. And the 0-1 took a little off, swung through it, and he's behind 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He got him with the fastball on the outer half.
Colts lead a couple.
Colts
We go to the
strand a
7th
couple.
inning. 4-0.
We
Maize
played
leads.
6, 4-0 Maize. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the 7th. 4-0 Maize.
Leading off the top of the 7th, designated hitter number 21, Jackson Gilroy.
4, 5, and 6 for Maize. It'll be Gilroy, Gustafson, and Schieffer. Could close the book on Jake Jost. Had a fine outing, went 5 2/3, gave up 9 hits, 4 walks, a couple of strikeouts, and 4 runs. So, first pitch swinging into center field for Gilroy. It looks like Dorton cruises in to make the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Good start for Xander Ferris. Came in and got the final out with the bases loaded.
Outfielder number 23, Jaden Gustafson.
So with 1 out, here's Gustafson. 1 for 3, singled in the 4th, and was picked off. Bounced out in the 1st and the 5th. It'll be his first look at Ferris. And the pitch. Fastball misses away, ball 1. All and no strikes. Top of 7. 4-0 Maize. And 2 not even close. 2-0. And the 2-0 misses high and away. 3 balls, no strikes. 1 out. Gilroy flied the first pitch out to center. And it's outside, so 4 straight out of the zone from Xander Ferris. And Maize has a runner aboard with 1 out. That'll bring up Cole Schieffer.
First baseman Cole Schieffer.
1 for 3, a run scored in the 4th. Bounced out in the 2nd and flew out in the 5th. And the first pitch in the dirt, smothered nicely by, I believe that's Long. Stayed in the ball game to do the catching. Ball in the dirt on the pickoff. That gets a piece of Gustafson. Actually, if it wasn't for Gustafson, that ball would have rolled to the warning track. 1-0. That's in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. So 6 straight out of the zone from Xander Ferris. Two-0. Catches the inside corner. 2-1. Catches the outside corner. Pretty good spot there from Ferris. It's 2-2. Be a good place for Ferris to live, right out there on the outer half. 2-2. Popped up. Coming hard is Reimer. He'll get it.
Oh,
And he'll throw behind the runner at first. He's straight off a little bit too far. And there's 2 away. So that'll bring up Sam Schmidt, third baseman. He's 1 for 3. Signal scored a run in the 4th.
the batter, number 22, third baseman Sam Schmidt.
Ferris trying to get out of it, give his club a chance to come back in the bottom of the 7th. First one is low, ball 1. One-oh. Just missed inside. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs, runner at first base. Top half of the 7th. 4-0 Maize. That's low. 3-0. Eagles trying to go 12-12-7 on the season. That's right down the middle. 3-1. Colts trying to go to 4-14. Here's the 3-1. Popped up and out of play. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. See if Ferris can battle and get out of it. Three-two, runner goes, and he walks him.
35 for 4.
Aiden Doty.
So it looks like a pinch hitter will be
At the plate, number 35,
Doty.
Aiden Doty.
Will hit for Landon Helm here in the top half of the 7th. So Hayden Doty. First pitch to him in there for a strike. Doty, a 6'2 sophomore, 170 pounder. He's behind 0-1. First and second, 2 outs. That is popped up and out of play, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Xander Ferris trying to get his club in the dugout just behind by 4. 0-2. Squirted foul out of play. So Ferris, so far so good with a pinch hitter Doty. Oh, 2 popped up and out of play. Gustafson at second base, Schmidt over at first. Pinch hitter Doty for Helm. Takes one low, ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Eagles trying to get an insurance run here to go to the bottom of the 7th. Ferris trying to keep them right where they're at. Swung on and missed. Good off-speed pitch from Ferris, and that'll do it.
We go to the home half of
Maize
the 7th
strand
inning,
a
4-0
couple.
Maize leads.
We go to the bottom of the 7th, 4-0 Maize. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 7th. Colts need at least 4 to keep this thing going, 5 to walk it off. They trail the Maize Eagles 4-0. 6, 7, and 8 expected for the Colts. And that will be Walter Reimer and Harris. First pitch swinging is popped up out of play. Walter, the designated hitter, is hitless tonight. He's over 2. Strikeout victim in the 2nd. Bounced out to the left side in the 4th. Hitting a $148 at the start of the day. Gavin Dvorak. Big news for the Maize Eagles. He is a starting pitcher. He's going to try to get him a complete game shutout tonight. He is still in there. 9 strikeouts. 1-1. That's in the dirt. Had everybody running for cover on that one. And it's 2-1. No activity in the Maize bullpen. 2-1 now to Caden Walters. It's in the dirt. Excuse me, swung on and missed. It's 2-2. Just got a piece of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's outside and it's full. Boy, you don't dare look down to your scorebook for very long with Dvorak out there. He didn't wait on anybody. 3-2. Pop foul, and that will get out of play.
Nice. That's worse.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom half of the 7th. Colts trail it 4-0.
Imagine.
3-2. And it's in there for a call strike. Got him on the inside corner at the knees. And Walters will have a seat.
Number 1, Jacob Reimer.
So strikeout number 10 for Gavin Dvorak. That'll bring up Reimer. He's 0 for 2. Popped out in the 5th, struck out in the 2nd. First pitch to him in the dirt, ball 1. And misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Colts running out of time. Here's a 2-0. And it's fouled away. 2-1.
It's a beautiful day in Cape
Maize South will be in town tomorrow night. Doubleheader starting at 4. We'll have it for you. 2-1. That is into right field. Johnson over near the line. Lays out. Foul.
What?
So Reimer just missed a double by a few feet. Good hustle out there by Johnson. He laid out. Unable to come up with it. Just about 3 feet foul. So Reimer with another shot at it. Count now 1 and 2. Pretty good piece of hitting there by Reimer. Went right with it. Hit it right where it was pitched. A lot of room in right center. They got him shaded that direction. Off-speed pitch misses outside. 2 and 2. Dvorak trying to get the complete game shutout against the Colts. And the pitch. It's fouled away. So Reimer hanging in there on senior night. Hitting a $158 at the start of the day. And the pitch. Into right field again. Fair. That will be a fair ball. Reimer around first. He will hold up right there. So another good piece of hitting by Jacob Reimer. He's aboard with 1 out. That'll bring up Christian Harris.
Nose.
The Colts not done yet. They trail it 4-0 here in the bottom of the 7th. Looks like Nate Robertson will go to the mound. He's the pitching coach for the Eagles. Out to talk to Gavin Dvorak. Market day tomorrow. What will we eat, Coach?
Fried rice and egg rolls from Empress.
All right, so you're going with the fried rice and egg rolls. I haven't really decided yet.
Can't go wrong.
So Robertson out to talk about it. No activity. No serious activity. There's some guys milling around playing a little bit of catch. Like a left-hander getting loose down there. Nothing real urgent. It looks like Easton Roth, 5'8" freshman, is playing some catch out. Not a whole lot of urgency. Robertson back to the dugout.
Number 11, Christian Harris.
1 out. Reimer at first base. And here's Christian Harris. First pitch swinging. That is into left field. And will get in the gap. They will hold Reimer at third. And a double for Christian Harris, his second hit of the ball game. So second and third for the Colts. It's like a little more urgency now in the bullpen. Starting to get loose on the mound.
Number 3, Jacob Dorton.
Is Easton Roth.
Maybe a little squeeze right here.
Here is Jacob Dorton with 1 out, second and third. 4-0 Maize. First one low and away. Dvorak trying to get the complete game victory, if not a shutout. Here's the 1-0. Has foul straight back. Dorton was on time. He's hitless tonight. Be a good time to get his first base hit of the ball game. He's 0 for 2. Strikeout victim in the second. Bounced out to the left side in the fifth, hitting a $143 at the start of the day. Here's the 1-1. Off-speed pitch remains up, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Lots of enthusiasm from the Colt dugout. Haven't seen much of that this year. 2-1. Catches the inside corner. It's 2-2. Pretty good pitch there from Dvorak. A little cut on that fastball. Tends to start out over the plate and get in on the right-hander's hands pretty quickly. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch outside. Smothered nicely by Wardell. And it's full. So Dvorak 1 pitch away from loading him up with 1 out. Little drama here in Hayesville. 3-2. Swung on and missed. And he got him. 2 outs now for the Eagles. So that is strikeout number 11 for Dvorak.
Top of the order, Caleb Smith.
To the top of the order we go. Caleb Smith, he is 1 for 3 with a stolen base. Second and third, 2 outs. Slider catches the outside corner, strike 1. 4-0 Maize, bottom of the 7th. Off-speed pitch, bounce left side, high hopper for Schmidt. Over to first, 1 hop, not in time, a run scores. So Reimer will score. That will be a base hit. Smith runs well and beat it out. Schmidt, he just laid back on it
Corbin Williams.
and took too much time. And Reimer scores. It's 4-1. So runners at the corners for the Colts. And looks like Rocky Helm, head coach for Maize, out to the mound. And that's going to be all for Gavin Dvorak. So Dvorak will leave after striking out 10, giving up 1 run. Of course, both of those runs, 2 runners on, are his responsibility. So it looks like, my apologies, looks like Dvorak will stay in. I thought that was his second visit. Maybe I missed one somewhere.
I think you have to check maybe on an injury. I don't
That
know.
might have been an injury situation, so good call there, Coach. That'll bring up Corbin Williams with runners at the corners with 2 outs. So that might have been an injury visit. So Dvorak still in there. He leads it 4-1. So the tying run now comes to the plate. Here's Corbin Williams, and he takes a strike. Williams hitless tonight. 0 for 3, couple of strikeouts and a flyout. 4-1 Maize. That is in there at the knees. 0-2, so the Colts down to their final strike. Tate Rico would be next if Williams was able to reach. Swung on, runner goes, and popped foul. So Smith will have to go back to first base. Count remains 0-2, 2 outs. Runners at the corners. I'm not going to hold him. The runner goes. And that is in there for a strike at the letters, and that will do it. That is strikeout number
That's your ball
12.
game. Final score 4-1.
And here are your
Maize
totals.
wins. Don't forget the Colts
For
will be
Maize,
back in
4
action
runs,
in a
9 hits,
doubleheader
no
tomorrow.
errors for
Beginning at 4 o'clock when they will take on the Maize South Mavericks.
the Colts.
Once again,
1
that's a
run,
doubleheader
7
tomorrow.
hits,
As always,
and
buckle
no
up
errors.
and please drive
Campus goes to
safely.
3
Have a good night,
on the
everybody.
season, and Maize goes to 12-7. Dvorak will get the complete game victory, and the loss will go to Jost, who went 5 2/3 strong innings, giving up 9 hits 4 walks, couple of strikeouts, and only 4 runs. So that'll do it. The final score, Maize 4 and Campus 1. Good night, everybody.